Howdy, I'm back. Actually, I never left. So, like one of the videos I said, well, here I'm back. I never really left. I just stayed in the kitchen all this time. We're going to do a few things today. We're going to take this dry Irish stout and we're going to rack it, which means we're going to put it into this carboy that's on the floor that's probably out of the picture. We're going to rack it off the yeast. The yeast cake is on the bottom, krausen on the top from fermentation. Any leftover krausen has dropped down to the bottom. And this over here is caribou slobber, nut brown ale. We're going to take that and put it in the bottle today. It's ready to go. It's been sitting for 4 weeks. 2 weeks primary and 2 weeks secondary. So it's ready to go into the bottle, and it will be ready in 2 weeks to drink. So this one will go into the secondary, which is on the floor. This guy down here, which is full of star sand right now, being sanitized, and we will let this sit in the secondary for 2 weeks, and then it'll go to bottle for another 2, and beer is kind of a waiting process. And also we have Irish red ale. We're going to try that today. I've tried it already, you know, and it's kind of not quite carbonated yet, so we'll see. But it's got a good flavor. It's really good. And I take back what I said in the last video. Sorry, American Amber. I said I probably wouldn't brew it again, and I was kind of getting tired of it, but on the contrary, I really like that and probably will brew it again. Now that I've got something to compare it to, this Irish Red and how this turned out, 2 totally different companies, 2 totally different kits, similar ingredients, not exactly the same, but so anyways, let's see what this looks like, and it looks pretty good actually. Now that one had a lot more to it than the other one that I had earlier. So anyways, here we go. And I can already tell this one has more carbonation than the previous. And you know, maybe it's just, I don't know how it was mixed. But anyway, there it is. It's got a nice deep copper color to it, as opposed to the American Amber had more of a reddish tint to it. So it's not as high in alcohol. It's only 4 3/4% roughly, where the Amber was 5 1/4, so it had a lot more kick to it. Anyway, there it is, and it's good. It's got caramel, malty flavors to it, little tiny bit of chocolate. It's very, very, very subtle, if anything. I mean, most people might not even really be able to taste it. I think the only thing is with the chocolate is I know it's in there. But anyway, cheers. It's good, very good. So that's what our plan is today. We're going to do some bottling. We're going to do some transferring from this carboy to this one that's on the floor. And maybe if I can take the camera here and kind of pan down a little bit. I don't know if you can see it down there. Anyways, let's hope nobody got dizzy off of that. It's getting warm in here too, because basically I'm making, I got something in the oven going. It's, yeah, like I probably should know what it is. Yeah, I forgot. Anyways, well, moving on. We have our bottles here. You see them? Cute little bottle tree for drying and all that. It's kind of cool. Little art deco. And of course we have a different backdrop. That's my other hickory cabinets back in the corner. So basically it's siphoning. My siphon tube, siphon from here down to there, and we'll say goodnight for a couple of weeks. But I just wanted to kind of get into explaining what I was going to do here. The siphon process is basically, it's just a transfer from one to the other. Bottling, I'm going to take each one of these empty bottles, fill them up, cap them, and put them in some cardboard cases and set them off for 2 weeks, room temperature. A little bit of priming sugar in them. And in 2 weeks, hopefully the Caribou Slobber, which is a brown nut ale, will turn out good. That one's almost 6.5% alcohol. So that's the big boy right there. Anyway, I think that's about all I got today. That's about it. Anyway, this is the Irish Red. Nice copper, nice deep copper color to it. I don't know if we can get that in there really good. It's I thought it would be redder than this, but it's not. I actually thought the American Amber looked more like a Killian style Irish Red, but from what I've been told, that this is more of the color it should be right here, this deep copper brown color. So I don't know if I can get it up through the light there, if you can see. So anyways, there's the preview of the beer. This is what I'm doing today. Next one up to preview is Cream Ale. Cream Ale's been in the bottle for a week. One more week and I'll be back, folks. Yep, I'll be back. You'll have to look at me again. Or not, you know, delete it, whatever. Pass it by, let it go. Anyways, cheers.